Hey everybody, Mark Rentz with the Rentz team, and I want to introduce you to a new friend. This is Becky Woodward, and we are here to introduce you that don't know or to remind you about this amazing business here in the greater Tulsa, Oklahoma, specifically in Jenks, Fly Tulsa. Becky, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
It's so nice to meet you. So tell us about Fly Tulsa really quickly. Give us a history about the business, and then I want to ask you some other questions.
Okay, so Fly Tulsa has been in the area right here in this exact same spot for well over a decade.
Okay.
We do tours year round.
Yes.
We do flight training. We do proposal flights. We do all sorts of fun stuff here.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I thought was really fun just talking to you earlier was hearing that even tonight, and we're not giving this away because we're not going to have this on video and out to the public yet, but someone's actually booked you for an engagement flight,
They have.
a proposal flight. That is so fun. And so I think a lot of times when people think of Fly Tulsa, we probably just really go directly to the tour side of the business. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. But we do lots of other things, like I said, flight training. Christmas light tours are a huge season for us in December, and we do a lot of just fun corporate events, golf ball drops, and things like that.
So, as a matter of fact, I had asked you earlier about what are your busiest times of year, and of course, we think December, and looking at the Christmas lights. But the reality is, you guys are here 365 days a year.
We are here 365. We do a lot of events throughout the summer where you can come out and have a 5-minute ride, get your chance to test out the helicopter, and then maybe come back for a longer ride from the airport.
So, what does a 5-minute ride cost somebody?
It's $40 per person.
Okay.
And they're just really super fun flights that we do around festivals and events.
Absolutely.
They're close enough, we can fly them over their house and things like that. So it's a lot of fun.
So Max, you brought him in from outside of Tulsa, but one of the cool things we talked about is you pointed out a young lady who actually received her training through Fly Tulsa. Isn't that correct?
Yes, and she used to be our flight instructor here as well, and now she's moved on to Alaska to have an awesome job out there, a great opportunity for her.
Yeah, so just learned that this gal is going to be flying for the oil companies or another company that flies for the oil companies, moving them in and out off of the big oil rigs. So, man, that speaks volumes about the quality of training that you're doing.
Yes.
That's a really big deal.
It is a big deal. We actually like to, what I call, raise our own crop of pilots. We like to train them in the way that we feel safe and secure, and then hire them on as pilots. And then we don't have any, we know they've been trained the best they can possibly be if they've done it with us.
Yeah. So what got you excited about aviation?
Well, to be honest, about 17 years ago, my husband decided to buy a helicopter.
Oh.
And then we kind of had to decide a way to pay for this helicopter.
Okay.
So we started out at like Oklahoma. We went out there and did rides out there. And then we just started doing these music festivals and just going anywhere that would be fun and have a great time. And it hasn't stopped. I mean, I love this job every day when I come in here. It's fun. It's exciting. You never know what we're going to be doing. So.
Yeah. So it started out with you and your husband. That's amazing. Yeah. So my wife and I actually are team owners of the Rentz team. Oh. But it just shows that, hey, you can make things work with a husband and wife.
You definitely can.
And that's exciting. Well, congratulations. So tell me something about Fly Tulsa that maybe everybody watching this video may not know or take for granted, or something fun.
Well, what we love about the helicopter is we can land anywhere we have landowner's permission. That includes your backyard if it's big enough. We can pick you up and drop you off. We can fly you anywhere around Tulsa you want to go. We're not just stuck to our little routes that we take. So if there's somewhere specific you want to go to or something special you have in mind, we're always willing to give it a go. Oh, man, that's really exciting. So look, I've never been in a helicopter, been in many airplanes, have never been in a helicopter. So my wife just said, hey, I am fragile. I'm fragile, very important cargo. Don't forget that, Max. I won't. Don't forget that, buddy. But in all seriousness, I have total faith in what's about to happen here. So obviously, when people feel different about different opportunities, so to someone that would think, oh man, that would be fun, but there's just no way I would ever do that because of fear, what would you say to that person? Most people that come in here have two ideas in their head, and that's because they know nothing about a helicopter. The first is that they're going to get sick. Okay. I'm going to get sick. Or I'm afraid of heights.
Okay.
That's the second big one. I personally am afraid of heights,
Okay.
and I'm in that thing every day.
Yeah.
You're actually not afraid of heights. You're afraid of falling.
That's right.
And we don't do that in the helicopter. So that's the biggest fear, the biggest question that I get with people. And in all the years, we've never had anybody get sick either. So that's a big misconception that people have in their heads.
That's amazing. So did it surprise you the first time you went up in a helicopter that the height thing wasn't an issue for you?
It very much surprised me.
Yeah.
And the first time I went up, there were no doors on, and we were flying around fireworks, and it was just the whole exciting thing. And I was really, really nervous, but I never had that feeling in my stomach. And we just had a great time. We flew around for about an hour that night.
And so what I've been informed is the doors have come off. So this is like, it's on. This thing is on. We're getting the full experience, wind in the hair. I'm going to look like
helicopter hair. We don't
That's right.
care.
That's right. And I'm going to look like that stud. All of you know I'm really not. So I'm going to put this on and act, because this is my chance to be up in the air. Hey, everybody. I want to introduce you to my new friend, Max Hagar. What's happening, brother?
How you doing, sir?
It's so
nice
good.
To meet you. Nice to
Yeah, absolutely. And this gentleman is about to take my life in his hands, but I have 100% faith in you, because Max is the head pilot for Fly Tulsa. Max, say hello to everybody.
Hey guys, how are you?
So how did you end up at Fly Tulsa?
So actually, over when I was doing my flight training at Quantum Helicopters in Phoenix, Arizona.
Doesn't that sound important? Quantum.
It does.
Sounds like
it
FBI.
Does. It absolutely does.
So very important.
Great flight school, great training, great for veterans. I had done my service in the Marine Corps, and I
and thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you,
100%
sir. Thank you for your support.
Oh,
absolutely,
man, 100%.
So I'd finished my training after about a year and a half of training, very fast program, and I had gone to school with a gentleman who works at our Kansas City location. And he introduced me to this company and said that they fly R-44 aircraft, and that really interested me.
And that's what we're going up on.
That's exactly what we're going to be going up
guys,
on today.
Just so you know, R-44.
Yep, this is our R-44 Raven 2.
44 Raven 2. I just want to get on and go Raven Tango.
Oh,
Charlie.
we got plenty of
I just want to throw out that's right. I just want to throw out all the military aviation.
Oh,
I can do.
You'll be listening.
That's right.
You'll be listening to air traffic control. You'll be listening to doing calls.
There you go. That's awesome.
I'll be explaining everything
and
along
so,
the way.
how long have you been here now?
I've been here about a month and a half, going on 2 months.
Wow.
So pretty new.
So, experienced pilot, new in the Tulsa area.
Experienced pilot, new in the Tulsa area, yes, sir.
All right. Well, I know when you go to buy a home who you're going to call. The Rentz team, right? Just
oh, you know it.
100%. I like this guy. Come on.
Gotta give you the knuckles.
That's right. So listen, guys, we're going to have a great time. We're about to load up the R-44 Raven. So are you ready to go for a ride? Let's do it. All right. Hey, we are back as promised, safe and sound,
Safe
right?
and sound.
So listen, I just wanted to say, what an awesome experience, Becky. That was amazing.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I knew you would. Everybody needs to come take a ride. I promise you'll love it.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. I have to tell you, if you're worried about flying, you have no sensation of anything in your stomach at all. But, you know, it was so cool when we were out over the Arkansas River. We probably saw about 10 or 12 of the white cranes flying over the river. And it's funny because the only time we ever see that is when we're watching Discovery. We don't get to actually see that. So it wasn't like we had thousands of birds, but it was so cool. And then when we came off and we were riding low on the way back in and did a couple of banks, man, it was really, really fun. Listen, if you want a fun adventure for you and your friends, or a proposal, or a fun corporate event, man, what a great thing to do. Like, hey, if you have a sales team like we do and you win that month's sales, man, go invest. Get them a Fly Tulsa experience. What a great opportunity. That would be really fun. But I'm telling you, that was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. No, it was a
Really
pleasure. And thank you for just kind of allowing us again to, as a local business owner, come and just promote you. We want to see you continue to be blessed and do well and succeed. So thank you so much.
Thank you. You as well.
Yeah, it was awesome. Hey guys, call them. Book a tour.
Come fly
do something
with me.
fun. That's right. Come fly with me.
Fly with me.
That's right. All right.